The Atlantic region has been dealing with a high number of wildfires, and that has turned the spotlight on the efforts of volunteer firefighters in so many small communities. Joining us now from Heart's Delight, Newfoundland this morning is Tia Harnham-Button, the only female firefighter in her community's volunteer fire department. Good morning, Tia.
Good morning, Kathy.
Let's start off. How long have you been a part of the Heart's Delight Islington Volunteer Fire Department?
So only about 3 months. I applied at the beginning of 2025, and I got on about 3 months ago.
3 months ago. Well, this is definitely something that I hope that you're. Wow! I just for even experienced firefighters, this is unprecedented times to be dealing with wildfires. Tell us about your experience actually fighting these fires.
I don't even know how to express it. It was absolutely devastating. I hope something that we never ever have to experience again. It was horrible. The devastation that the fire has left is, how do these families, I honestly, I don't even know. It leaves cold shivers. So hopefully we experience nothing like it. 35 fire departments were a part of fighting the fire. And it was just crazy how everybody came together and did what they could and helped when they could. And it was just amazing.
Well, we're seeing some images now with a fire. It was a very large fire impacting so many people. What's the state of the fire this morning where you are?
So as far as I know, it's classed as being held, which means they're letting people back gradually. I know they opened it up to a couple of different communities again last night that they could all go home.
I know on top of your work with the volunteer fire department, you are a full-time medical responder, and you also have 2 needs stores in the area. How have the stores become a community hub during this time?
The stores, we've had a lot of extra traffic. I mean, people are looking for places to stay when they got evacuated, so they came to this store. I mean, they were buying extra stuff. People were everybody was scared. Everybody would tell you they had their go bag packed, ready to go in case the wind changed and they came this way. And we had one day that it was very, very smoky, and everybody was on high alert. They thought that, the fire was close. We got to be ready if we got to go. And thankfully it didn't get that far. Thankfully they slowed it down. And so
we're seeing some images of the water bombers. I saw them in the air when I was in Newfoundland last week. I was in the St. John's area, but I know that the wildfires were burning. But there was one day last week where the rain just came very fast and furious, and it was just such a welcome relief to be able to help these water bombers do their work. What's the weather been like where you are?
So it's been raining the last few days, and last night I know it poured. So I would hopefully think that helped a little bit, because we went 3 weeks with no rain, just hot temperatures.
Yes, and that it was unprecedented times for sure. And Latavia's forecasts show that there should be quite a bit of rain coming this weekend as well. So that should help the efforts. When you were out fighting the fires, did you find that the weather was a big factor in helping you get things under control when you were actually on the front lines?
So the first day I was there, it was 30 degrees. It was horrible. The second day I was there, it had cooled down a bit, and it was definitely a change. You could tell that because of the cool air and the weather change, and we did have a bit of rain before we went, that it was a completely different. It was mostly just hot spots the second time we went.
Well, Tia, we really appreciate you sharing your thoughts with us this morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and thanks for having me.
Well, do stay safe, and we do appreciate all your hard work. That was Tia Harnham-Button, who is speaking to us this morning from Heart's Delight, Newfoundland and Labrador, giving us an update on the fires there. We're going to take a break and be back with more CTV Morning Live right after this.